Welcome back, everybody. Today we are going to be making the Eclipse Project. You're going to first start off with a paper plate and something to write with, and you are going to trace the paper plate around your paper. I'm using 18 by 12 paper if that helps you. Then on the center, I'm going to make a line from the top of my paper to my circle and then the circle to my paper. After that, I'm going to start slightly over my line, and I'm going to have a curved line that notches down and then two little bumps, and then I'm going to curve over that line one more time for my moon. Then we're going to make a sleepy eye for our moon, so we're just going to do a happy face curve up and then two smaller curves, rainbow curves going down on the edges of that curve, and then you can put your eyelashes just like this. If you want to make it look like you have an eyelid, you can do two diagonal lines above your eyelash. Parallel to our sleepy eyeball, we're going to make a sad face curve and then a happy face curve that we are going to connect, and then we're going to put a circle in the middle for the eye that is open for our sun. And then we're going to make two circles inside a small circle inside that circle to make your eye. I did two little rainbow curves at the edges of my eye, just like my sleeping eye, and then I did a diagonal line and a curve to make an eyelid that looks a little more dramatic and open. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do some slight dramatic eyelashes, and I'm going to change the direction of my eyelashes because your eyelashes are not flat. Once you are happy with your eye, you can come over to where you're parallel to the nose and give yourself a big round circle, and then give yourself a simple smiley face. I'm just going to make it look like my sun's kind of behind the moon today. Next, we're going to start our concentric circles. Your circle is going to share the same center, but you are going to jump off the page using the same curving pattern as your moon. So your patterns are going to go around the moon just like this one. We are definitely spreading out, jumping off the page. You do not want to squish any of your lines. You want plenty of room. On the other side where your sun is you're going to make radial designs, and you're going to make lines that go from the corners to your sun, and then you're going to split those up 3 more times. This pattern will be coming out in the middle of the rays and not all the way around like your moon. I'm just going to put little M's to make it look like fire to make my sun look more dramatic, and then I'm going to make 3 curvy lines with some little dashes to create the craters of my moon, just for a little dramatic effect and detail. When you're done with the basics and have Sharpied everything, you can go in and go back and take your time when it comes to making your designs. I've already pre-made a design for this one, and I'm going to show you how we're going to color them in today. You're going to take a marker and start off just by tracing and coloring in nicely the edges of your shapes, and then you're going to go back and then you are going to take a colored pencil and you're lightly going to color in the shape with that same color marker. While you're coloring, just keep in mind that on the moon side of your project, you're going to be using the cool colors. That means any variety of greens, blues, and purples. And on the sun side, you'll be focusing on the warm colors, which are, and you can include pink too, pinks, reds, yellows, and oranges. While you're shading in with a colored pencil, be sure to take your time and do not rush. You don't want to end up with scratching marks or missing spaces, and when you are done with coloring, you should end up with something similar to this degree if you've taken your time, just like the artist that I know you are. Happy coloring, everybody!